Hey guys, welcome to the channel today. Alright, Leather Tramp here with you, and on your channel for fun and adventure today, we're going to do a comparison against my old water filter that I've been carrying for 13 years versus my brand new water filter. Here we go. Okay guys, well, we're not going to keep the camera on me for very long. I'm through an allergic reaction right now. My throat was swollen, my eyes were swollen right shut. Now I'm getting ready to head off into the Canadian Rockies. Now I had already wanted to be there at this point in my life, but it would just be ridiculous to think that I'm going to head off into the mountains with a swollen throat and eyes that I couldn't even see out of. But we're getting better, and we're thankful for that. I have a small window. That window's starting to close, and I need to get this trip underway. Anyways, today we'll show you down here. I picked up a few pieces of new kit, and I want to do a comparison on like I said, the water filter that I've been using and the new one that I got. Now the water filter that I was using, if you have seen, and I hope you have seen, my last video on the Ontario hiking trail, right at the beginning, where I'm showing myself filter water, I knew at that point that there was a problem with the water filter. Even though I had tested it here at home in my sink, I made sure that I flushed it out before I packed it up in my bag and headed off on that trip. When I got there, I don't know what happened, but the filter just wasn't working right. I was drinking a lot of water, not using the pump, because I mean, really, if it's broken, then it's not going to do anything as far as protecting your health. So I'm glad that I didn't get sick on that trip. I'm extremely glad that I didn't get sick on that trip. So we'll take a look at the new kit that I got, and then we'll do we'll do a pump comparison. The new filter that I got is MSR Hyperflow microfilter, and we're gonna check it out and see how it works. We'll give you little details on it, and like I said, this will just be a quick little video, and hopefully I can get my butt out on a trail very soon. Okay guys, so now just before we get into the water filters, this is the Katadyn Hiker Pro, and this is the MSR, like I said, Hyperflow microfilter. But first we'll talk about the other couple pieces of kit that I picked up for the trip real quick. I was looking to replenish my first aid kit, that I usually carry. By the time I looked at all the little pieces and parts that I needed to replace in my first aid kit, there was only a few dollars more just to go ahead and get a brand new kit. I just got this kit out of Canadian Tire, but it serves all the purposes. I have an extra lighter put in here that's not mandatory, it doesn't come with it. Some extra birch bark just in case for emergencies. Of course, I'm carrying my my prescription stomach pills, and I got some ibuprofens and some Tums, and just a couple extra pills in case, you know, the old body starts getting a little sore. So, but it's a full complete kit. The first aid kit is meant for 1 to 2 people, and seeing how I am only a solo hiker, yeah, I didn't really need any more than that. But it comes with the moleskins, and it comes with all the good stuff that you really might actually need on the trail. And so that's that. So it's a big, actually, it's a pretty decent upgrade from what I was carrying. So yeah, there we go. First aid kit, everybody's got to have one. This thing doesn't weigh very much. It holds quite a lot, and it's you know, it's organized, and I really like organization. And the next little trinket is that I couldn't find my pooper scooper for digging my holes, so we went ahead and got this cheap, real tiny plastic pooper scooper shovel, and so there we go. Okay, let's get into the water filters, the purpose of this video. Now, the Katadyn Hiker Pro I've been carrying for 13 years. We'll have a quick look at it. I'm old school. I like a pump filter. I don't know why. For me, it's just my style. It's what I like. So here we have the Katadyn Hiker Pro. Nothing fancy about it. Here's your handle. The filter cartridge is inside here. Then you have your intake with your pre-filter, and then you have your outflow with a bottle adapter, or it goes in a dormitory bag. So there's that. Very simple. This goes into the water. Now I filled up my sink here so that we can do a test with a comparison with the 2 filters. So this end would go into the water, slap, and this end will go onto a bottle. Moving on to the new filter. Let's get this stuff right out of the way. Sorry about that. I really wanted to do this. I was going to go down to my fishing camp, do some fishing, maybe hang out for the night, and I wanted to do this there. But again, with my condition, I don't have allergies except for naproxen. But they say that as you get older, you become susceptible to gaining allergies, and apparently that is the case. So I just wanted to make sure that I took good care of myself. Speedy recovery so I can get out there and hit the trail. Like I say, I got a window that's closing on me pretty quickly. So, okay, this new guy is the MSR. I love MSR gear. I'm not sponsored by them, but almost every time I buy gear, I'm trying to buy MSR. They just stand the test of time. Their stuff is indestructible. They stand behind their product, and it's just the gear for me. So in the back pocket here is just a little instruction manual. This filter is field maintainable, where this one is not. And this one is field cleanable, where this one is not. So let's have a look at the pump itself. This pump weighs 7.8 ounces or 221 grams for anybody that's into the specifics of weight and all the tech stuff and the spec stuff of gear. So that's what that is. 7.8 ounces. What the filter system in here is a hollow fiber filter. This thing is supposed to do 1,000 liters in its life, and like I say, it's field cleanable and maintainable. All you have to do is just twist this off, and inside you have backflow little gauges or backflow preventers. If you take them out and you turn them around, then you can back flush the filter, whereas on the Katadyn you can't do that. So that's pretty decent. Let's see, get this back on there. Okay, and this also comes with a bottle adapter. So that's basically, this is the pre-filter, just to help keep out the large sediments from going into the microfilter. So, all right. So what we'll do is we'll do the Katadyn first. That's the old guy I've been carrying for, like I say, 13 years. And what I'll try to do is set the camera up so we can kind of see the clock. Now, I don't have a phone, I don't have a stopwatch, but we'll just be able to see in comparison. I do believe the Katadyn is supposed to sit around, I think it was 1.5 minutes for a liter. And this guy is supposed to be, and I don't know because I just took him out of the packaging. It's never touched water. But this guy is supposed to do 3 liters in a minute. So we're going to find out how accurate that is. Okay guys, well, I apologize for the Mickey Mouse little setup. I had to lower the clock down so you can see. So here we go. We got 1 liter Nalgene bottle, obviously, sink full of water, and this is what the Katadyn. This is the bottle. You know, whatever. It just sits in there like that. So when the clock, if you can see the clock there, we'll get this out of the way. When the clock hits 6, we'll start pumping until this bottle's full, and we'll see how we make out. So here we go. So I guess I should wait till it's purged. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, there we go. So now we're gonna wait to the 12, and we'll start pumping. It's purged now. And go. Stiff. This is the filter that I was using on my trip. But this has always kind of been the same thing. So now we're at 30 seconds, and it's leaking all over me. So the reason why I had to replace it, but we're just past half a liter. It's actually going faster than I thought it would. We're going to be under a minute for a liter. There we go. So we're about 53 seconds for a liter. All right. Next up, we'll bring the Hyperflow over, and we'll see how we make out. Okay, guys. Like I say, I've never used this filter before. What I have done is made sure that the check valves inside of the filter, there's 2 of them for backflow cleaning, to back flush it, I mean, sorry. So I made sure that they're in the right direction. This is the bottle adapter that comes with the MSR. So this guy here, we're just going to screw him on top like this, just like an Algene lid would screw on. And then you flip this guy here, he pops open for the hole. And then that is where the actual pump, take the cap off there, the actual pump assembly screws on. And there we go. So I think that's the way it goes, or I can do it this way. I think I like it better that way. Alright, so again, we'll just get this thing purged. Throw him in there. Now, it's upside down. And I don't know if it matters, but there we go. So we got that in the sink. And we'll purge it. And then we'll wait for a time. Okay, it's purged. Oh. We'll wait for the clock to hit 12. And away we go. See where you can see that best. And go. Oops, came out of the water. Dang it. Now it's got to repurge. That pumped a lot more water a lot faster. Holy jumping. So there's a liter in just about 35 seconds, but this loosened up on me. I don't know what I did there. And it came out and purged, so that's not bad. So that's a minute and a half for 3 liters versus a minute for a liter on the other one. So there we go, guys. This is the new filter that I will be carrying with me into the backcountry from now on, hopefully with great success. Being unfamiliar with new gears, you know, you don't know the little nuances, you're not sure exactly, you know, so it's just good to I don't know what I just did there, but okay. Anyways, yep, there's the new MSR, what do we call this? The Hyperflow. So, like I say, it's 221 grams and field maintainable. It's back flush able to, so it's far superior to the Katadyn Hiker Pro that I've been using for the last 13 years. And there we go, guys. Awesome. So far, I think this is exactly what I want. I want something where I can just pump real quick and just keep on heading on down the trail. I don't really like having to hang a bag of water and waiting for it to drip through. This way here, as you just seen, in 30 seconds, I got a fresh, brand new liter of water, and I'm back on the road, or I'm cooking my meal, or whatever it is. So, okay, so anyways, I want to thank you guys a lot for coming along into my house with me today, taking a look at some new kit, and hopefully I'll get as many years out of the MSR. In fact, that's why I buy the MSR gear, is because I'm almost guaranteed that I will get more life out of that gear than any other brand on the market today. That's just my personal opinion. Again, I'm not sponsored by MSR. I would love to be, though. I mean, but until the next time, guys, get out, stay out.